Cannabis. It's not just legal in 38 states. It's a $36 billion global industry, and it's growing. Cannavision.
No way beyond a doubt can we prove that Leilani did, on live that baby. No, we can't. That is not truth. I mean, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
I will mute. I will sit here and give you the opportunity.
Kissing up on the whale's ass. Bitch, you don't tell me what about you. Then you'll ever tell me about me. Bitch, I am brilliant. I am brilliant and you know it. Right? You know it. That's why you're over here in my chat and I'm not in yours. See, I got too many freaking ugly. Are you still freaking ugly? Because I remember you starting a channel trying to build it off of PG's back. And you know what? I didn't pay no attention to you at all. And your channel fucking sucks. It fucking sucks. Right? What do you got? Like 5 people? Like 5 people, if anybody anymore? Right?
8 PG right now.
Crystal Crime Conversations. Yes, you are an idiot. I'm going to tell you, when people like you talk Crystal Crime Conversations, you're telling me more about your education than mine. You're telling me a lot more about you than you'll ever tell me about me. Bitch, I am brilliant. I am brilliant and you know it. Right? You know it. That's why you're over here in my chat and I'm not in yours. See, I got too many things to do to be in your chat acting like a total fucking asswipe, right? I'm too busy to be in your chat, but you're over here stinking my place up, right? I know who you are. I know you're that freaking hefty six-sack bitch that used to be in here kissing my backside of my ass, talking all nice. And then you went and started up a channel and then started trying to turn on PG's back, right? Because I wouldn't give you no clout. I wouldn't give you the time of day. I wouldn't give you the sweat off my ass.
I wouldn't wipe the sweat off your fucking forehead, bitch.
And I'm sure that every inch of you reeks of freaking butt and body odor.
Well, how do we know what you smell like?
Of course I remember you.
Like, you're calling me fat. You sound like you ain't got no teeth, bitch. Okay? No teeth. You sound like you ain't got no motherfucking teeth. Not only do you sound like you ain't got no teeth, but you sound like you ain't got no man and ain't never had no damn kids because you fake that shit unless you got Summer sitting in your fucking closet somewhere, right? So let's talk about that.
Yeah, right? I remember you.
Hold on, this gets better, guys.
Absolutely. You're a well supporter. You support number one suspects, right?
Wells, guys.
You support the number one suspects. Absolutely, you do. That's a shame. That's a shame. Why don't you take a link and bring your oversized backside up on the panel? If you could muster up the energy. If you can muster it up the energy, why don't you come up on panel? I'm waiting. Hold on, I'm going to send you the link. Come up here. I just sent you the link. Bring yourself up here. Come on. Oh, yeah, that is you.
She timed me out, and I posted that she timed me out.
Yeah.
And she offers
I
me
knew it. Oh, smelly belly. Let me let you up. So what do you got to say?
Put my face up there.
What's up, pickle brain?
Put my face up there.
I heard you've been kissing up on the whale's ass. Bitch, you don't tell me what the fuck to do.
I'm asking you to
tell me what to do. I'm telling you, go fuck yourself. How about that?
Prayer garden.
Why don't you do
always
it?
gotta be so mean and nasty?
Why are you always so ugly? And why are you for number one suspect? And why are you over here
Wow,
talking
you're
shit?
such a
You're
good
over here
Christian.
talking shit in my chat, right?
I'm
I ain't
talking
talking
shit.
shit in yours.
You're
Yeah,
over there. Listen, you're in here
you're an
trying to
idiot. What makes me
chat.
an idiot, bitch?
You're in here. Listen to you. You can't even have a normal conversation when somebody's not trying to
Oh,
fight.
then you can't have a normal conversation.
You
Look at
are
you.
in
Look like you got
trying to tell
fucking.
your chat not to follow evidence in the case of Quentin, and that Leilani didn't do it and Danny did when the evidence is there.
Oh, so you could say without a doubt that Leilani
Yes.
on live Quentin. You could say that without a
Yes.
doubt. Was you
Yes.
there? Was you there?
Nope.
Was you there? Was you in the house?
Nope.
So with
The evidence points to Leilani.
with
They
him being
have
awake
her
when she
on
left, she
video.
said you were
Garden.
awake. You
You
were
look
awake.
like an
Oh,
idiot.
shut the
You're
fuck
always
up.
spreading.
No,
Tell
you're
me,
the
where
fucker that
did
looks
you
like
find?
an idiot.
Tell
You're
me,
the one that looks like a fucking idiot. Where was Danny then? Where was Danny when Quentin was getting on live? If he was awake when she left, and he was awake when she got home, where the fuck was he?
Would you like
So
to watch?
you could say Danny didn't do it, right?
Unreal. Would you like to watch his testimony with me today?
Did you what you're saying?
Can we watch his testimony together?
Was you there?
No, I wasn't there, but I heard the evidence today. Can we watch his testimony together, Prayer Garden, and talk about it educational, like an educated talk? Can we watch his shit together and have an educated talk about it?
You know what? What we're watching is him in a freaking hotel room working for Ali, questioning her, and she don't even know that he's working with law enforcement.
He shouldn't be working.
She's just in that hotel thinking that it's between him and her, and he's going to go running off trying to kiss Ali's back. Now she has no idea she's being recorded nor videoed in there. No idea. And she told his ass, you were awake when I left and you was awake when I got home. So you're telling me you can sit there. You're telling me you can sit there and say, we just heard it. We just fucking heard it. Yes, she did. Yes, she fucking did. You know what? Don't come up. Don't come up.
If that's what you said, she said, play it.
Oh, I will, but I'm going to tell you what.
Please play it. I will mute. I will sit here and give you the opportunity to prove me wrong. Please play it. The rest of it. And she refused to listen to Danny's testimony. Or how about the interview where Leilani said he was sleeping? The couple interviews. The whole time. Wait a minute. The whole time she's talking to him, she makes it very well aware that she might be being recorded because she keeps accusing him of working with the feds and taking their side. Or did you miss that part, Prayer Garden?
The only thing that you did not know that I did. And I explained it.
Salty Fry, because she's an idiot. She causes a lot of problems. She brings a lot of weirdos out who mean nothing. She makes lots of accusations because of these fucking weirdos she puts on her channel. Right? She started by sucking Dawn's eggplant. She wanted Dawn. Do you remember that? No. She's okay to hate him now. Is it because he wouldn't leave Candace for her? I'm going to sit here and call her names. I think she's a fucking idiot. That's my opinion. I'm allowed to have an opinion. I think she's a whole ass fucking quack. I'll tell you what, Salty Fry, why is it you're okay with her not showing her face in a missing child case while she claims that she has children you never hear and she sounds 90 years old? What 90-year-old would have children? Prove to us, Prayer Garden, you're of childbearing age. She's stupid. When you say Listen, when you say stupid shit, you gotta be expected to be called a fucking idiot, right? No, I went in her chat and I said, Per Gordon, you're an idiot. I did. She unblocked me. Do you know that she has had me blocked since I was on her panel with Jody Sue while she's over there saying I was nice to her and I kissed her ass? No. I was like everybody else. New to Summer's case when she came on. Not new to Summer's case, but like we were all just getting to know each other, right? She comes on Ziggy's panel. I feel bad because they're all fucking attacking this old ass woman, right? She sounds old as fuck, right? So, yes, I was nice to her. When she created her own channel, which, by the way, I think I may have had my channel first. Yeah, I definitely had my channel before Prayer Garden because I had my channel when Prayer Garden was on Ziggy's panel before she made her channel. So I didn't use you to build a channel, you dumbass. Mine was created before yours. But I didn't kiss her ass for anything. I felt bad for her. Do you know what sympathy is? Because everybody was making fun of her. She goes to her own channel, boo-hooing. Dawn's the best. I want to suck his penis. I want everything to do with Dawn. Dawn, Dawn, Dawn. Yay, Dawn. Firecracker Dawn. Right? When Dawn told her, I don't want your ass, she started hating him. Yeah, she came out after Jenna. I done already had my channel. So she's over there telling people I built my channel off of her. That's funny. That's funny as fuck. I could prove it. I even gave Ziggy the deed before you made your channel. I'll go find that live and show it to you. Okay? Weirdo. She refused to put my face on her screen because she knew what my second thing was going to be. She's over there calling me ugly, fat, this, that, and the other. I stink. Per Gordon, show us your face. You can't even show your face. You're ridiculous. So then she's screaming at me and insulting me, and I'm still over there trying to be friendly to her, right? So I guess I missed this. Leilani did say, you were awake when I left and awake when I come back. But however, I asked Prayer Garden to play the rest of it, and instead she booted me. Like she boots everybody because she doesn't like people to debate her. She doesn't want to be wrong. So what we're going to do today, I ain't even going to listen to the rest of her bullshit. Y'all can go listen to her. But what we're going to do is we're going to go back to this part of the trial. Okay? And we are going to listen to the whole thing. And then we're going to listen to some of Danny's testimony again. Then I'm going to get off of here because I have to go to bed. My phone is stuck under my pillow playing Blue's Clues. I forgot to shut it off before I put the kids to bed. So y'all are hearing that in the background. I'm going to get up and go change that. Thank you, Tic Tac. I'm just so tired of these people. You can't even have like an educated conversation with them. And people are like, don't mess with PG. She's right. Per Gordon's playing one little tiny clip from today. It's funny. It's hysterical to me. She's ridiculous. She's lying, telling people that that she had her channel before me and that she built me. You've got to be shitting me. Where did she go to school? Can someone tell me? Is there anything about this woman that is known? People just follow her and trust what this fucking idiot says. She's a fucking idiot. You don't like it? I don't care. Kiss my ass. Woman is a true idiot. Okay. Look, now I sound like Blue's Clues. I need to go shut that shit off. It's still over there on my bed going on. Okay, hold on. We're going to go look for this. I'm not prepared, guys. I just jumped up here. Nah, I don't care about her. Okay, hold on. And this is funny, too. You get people like this that come into your chat and support you, right? And
antisocial. I'm anti-bullshit.
That might not be the same girl. I may be wrong. However, Phoebe and a few others are over there shit-talking me while Prayer Garden's shit-talking me. Like, whatever, yo. Something the fuck wrong with y'all. Now, look, before this, it kept popping up. Now it ain't popping up. Hold on. Oh, here we go. Let's watch Vinny. Let's see how other people feel Idiot Garden. Or shit, idiot. Is that so Christian of you, the way you just acted?
Before driving to the dumpster at the trailer park and disposing of his body.
And let me hear from you, Dr. Dupree, as well.
Well, I think that there's a lot of...
I really just want to find what she was showing. Let me just go to my history and go to the trial from today. And now my daughter's blasting music. That wasn't it. Hold on. Nope, that ain't
Little
it.
Robot has now...
Jesus. Where did the trial go? Here it is. All right, they were playing the hotel part right here. Let's just make sure we listen to it all.
Look at me in my eyes too. That is what I did. There is nothing else that I did. I came home and I went to...
Hold on, guys. I want to make sure we hear it all. So I get fuck with my speaker. Turn up. I'm going to leave it unmuted. I'm turning my camera off a minute because I'm getting up to go shut this blues shit off.
And I woke up to my baby gone. Do you understand me?
So you didn't do anything else?
No, nothing else at all. I was gone for 12 minutes.
And who did you meet?
Misty.
You met Miss.
Yes.
And now the third file, starting with 2017.
That's like all family makes me more than my man does at this point.
I just don't know everything.
You do.
Nobody knows everything.
The only thing we don't know is what happened to Quinn.
If you think so.
So what did happen in your thoughts?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know. I have no idea what to fathom. I cannot make up something in my head about what could possibly happen. I have no idea what happened that baby.
I'm asking you, as a man to my woman, what do you think may have happened?
Yeah.
And we ain't talking in a minute about what could have happened.
But we didn't spoke about it last night, and I have no idea what could have happened. I don't care about what could have happened. I want to know what happened.
So where's he at?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm not talking about shit.
No, you sat there and said, so where's he at? I'm getting picked up. I'm doing what I'm good about me. No. The first only person I'm seeing here wanting the love and support from that I thought would be on my side 100% is on the fucking FBI side.
Is on the FBI side. She knew there was a possibility that she may be being recorded, which is why she probably said what she said. Prayer Garden, that was clip 2. Now let's continue on. And let's also remember that his testimony is not over.
In the fourth file, with file name beginning 2025.
Well, go smoke your cigarette and I'll wait till you calm down a little bit.
I can switch over to another statement and possibly tell you a little bit more stuff. Like, you know, just sit here and explain the only thing that you did not know that I did. And I explained it. Last night and tonight.
How you did what?
Went and got orange out.
That I didn't know about.
That's the only thing you didn't know. That when I left you at 204, you were awake. When I got back, you were awake.
From 204.
Yes.
And to a point, Prayer Garden, which is exactly what he said. He was falling asleep when Leilani left. While she was gone, her brother Paul came in. He was still awake. But since you didn't listen to the testimony, you fucking idiot, I'll play it for you.
Okay. But not from your...
Not from that. I shook you and said, I'm going to go get orange out. Something now. I was like, all right, whatever. I'm up. I get back.
Okay. And you remember that clearly?
I remember that clear as day. You made that little sound that I hate to fucking do.
Okay.
He is sitting there telling her, and you remember I was awake? Clear as day. Prayer Garden, you're an idiot. You are a true 100% fucking pure grade idiot. In my opinion. However, now that you just heard the part fully, completely full, before you cut it and kicked me off, now let's go back to Danny's testimony today, you dumb idiot. Damn it, why did I click out of that?
He is here. He's ready.
Yes.
State's ready.
I'm going to stay on. I'm going to be tired tomorrow. But we're going to listen to Danny's testimony so that Prayer Garden can hear how awake he was and what he said on the stand while she goes over there and attacks him. Okay? Idiot.
Defense is ready.
May I just have, because he is a civilian witness and not a police officer, I would like to have one moment to again caution him against testifying about any inadmissible material
Yes.
in the hallway.
Okay.
Thank you.
You may do so. And when Mr. Dean comes back, we'll prepare to bring the jury in.
To a point. He was falling asleep. And that's exactly what he said in his testimony. This faceless, toothless bitch is going to get over there and try to make people think otherwise. Well, I have 12 people in here because they all left because they support her. They prefer the drama and the fucking lies. Let me show you all what I did today. Hold on a minute. I got to go take a screenshot block out a name. Upload it into Canva real quick. Let me show you all what I did when I got off of here today. Even a little later. And I mean this with all of my heart. Give me 1 second here, guys. I wasn't even going to show you all this, but Per Gordon, she's why. She's why I said this. Share, she's why. Read that. If you can't see it, let me know. Honestly, as a friend, do not ever give YouTube any satisfaction. Maybe put a statement out. They do not deserve you and Danny's kindness. I am so proud of him today, but most of all, proud of you. You raised an amazing boy. Hugs. Please never give YouTube an interview. Tell Danny, release it in his music. Hugs. We will talk soon. His interview needs to be with Rolling Stone magazine, not YouTube. Do you see how she responds to me? When I tell you I'm friends with this woman, I mean it. And when I tell you I'll go to bat for her and her son, I mean it. Per Gordon, stop your idiotic shit. Don't go there. Because I promise you, if it comes down to it, I will hunt you down and find out who you are. I've left you alone pretty much. I've said a few things here and there in my thoughts because I think you're a total fucking idiot. But I promise you, ask anyone on here, I'm a pretty good researcher. Should I pull up the Benny video, Per Gordon? The one where he shows your text messages? Because we can all read them together and find out exactly where you're from. Benny knows your real name. He was texting you by phone, text message, not messenger. Isn't that right, Per Gordon? See, you think people are stupid. I'm biting my tongue. But I promise you, I think of you the same as I think of all the others that I don't like. But we're going to go watch Danny's testimony now. But I do want you guys to know that I do talk to this woman. She supports me as much as I support her. You're going to leave them the whole fuck alone. Okay? Now, let's listen to Danny sleeping. What he was doing, and when Paul the brother came in and he spoke to him, and Paul might have said hey to Zane. Danny never fucking said he was completely asleep. So you over there spreading your bullshit, I promise you I'm going to prove you wrong right now. Let's go.
Is the state ready to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, and with that, the defense has indicated that it's ready as well.
We're ready.
Okay, thank you. Please bring in the jurors. Yes.
Jurors entering. All clear, Judge.
All right, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please have a seat. And once again, were you able to comply with the court's instructions? All right, excellent. I indicated that we were reaching a point. We have one other witness that is going to be presented today. The state's going to call another witness. And Mr. Hilliard will have an opportunity to cross-examine if he chooses to do that. And then I expect that we will close for today and resume again tomorrow. Mr. Hilliard, I know you wanted to put something on the record.
I did, Judge. I'm just going to reserve my cross-examination of Detective Lemons until she's recalled, but I will cross-examine this next week.
All right, fair enough. Thank you. Mr. Dean, please call your next witness.
Daniel Youngkin.
It's my opinion, not long from now, Danny's going to be pretty well off with money. And I think these people better be careful because he'll have the money to hire the best. Let them keep going.
State's clerk to raise your right hand.
The evidence you shall give the court and jury in the trial of this issue shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Step this way for me, please.
All right, good afternoon.
Hi.
Mr. Dean.
Good afternoon. Please introduce yourself to the jury.
Yeah, I'm Daniel Youngkin.
And do you go by Danny typically?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it all right if I call you Danny?
By all means.
Where do you currently live, Danny? Not the street address, but city and state.
Orlando, Florida.
And how long have you lived there?
Since April of last year.
Okay. Where are you from originally?
Like, where was I born? Or
Yeah.
I was born in Germany.
And where did you have a parent in the military or something?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And who was that?
My biological father.
Where did you grow up?
Essentially Dunn, North Carolina.
Dunn, North Carolina?
For the main part.
For the court reporter, is that DUNN?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'd like to draw your attention to the defendant here. Do you know the defendant, Leilani Simon?
Yes, sir.
And how do you know her?
She's Sky's mother, my daughter.
Mother of your child?
Yeah.
When did you first meet her?
Maybe 2020 or something like that.
And how did you first meet
She drove up to North Carolina from here to see me.
Had y'all had some contact, not in person, I guess, before that?
Yes, sir.
Per Gordon, I'd be willing to give you a second chance. If you would like to come up here and watch Danny's testimony with me, I threw you a link. Let's see if you have enough balls. Like you said, I didn't have. Let's see if you got the balls. Will you grab my link? I doubt it. Somebody go tell her. She can even come over on her live and do it. I would like for her to come watch this with me.
How did y'all first, so you're talking about the first in-person meeting, if I understand you correctly?
Yes, sir.
How did y'all know each other before that?
Some social media network, something like that, like Snapchat or something.
You're saying you had met online?
Yeah.
Can you tell us what you remember about that?
Honestly, not much. Just speaking with her over social media and arranging a meeting.
Let's go back to that first time you met in person in North Carolina. Can you describe that for me?
Yeah, she drove up in her friend's car to see me in North Carolina, and I was at my job where I was currently working.
Where were you working at that point?
Love's Travel Stop off of Hodges Chapel Road in Dunn.
Okay, so you said she came to see you at work?
Yeah, I was trying to get off that day so we could hang out.
And did y'all end up hanging out?
Also, guys, I proved to you guys I do talk to his mom, right? Well, I have something to say. I was completely 100% wrong about something. That's how much we talked about the case. And it's a big something. And I'm going to come out here and I'm going to let you know what that thing is that I was wrong about. Only Leilani lived with Danny and his mom, not the kids. When she told me Leilani lived with her at one point, which is all she really said to me, I assumed the kids lived there with her. I didn't have the understanding that at that time, Billy had already had custody of the children. So the kids did not live with Lisa. So I apologize for that, and I can admit my wrongs. But Leilani did live there. She knew Leilani, and she knew her granddaughter. And she loved them kids. She talked to Danny. She met the kids. I'm guaranteeing it. Okay? But this woman knew her son was going on stand. Who knows? Maybe we'll see her on stand. I don't know. Okay? And she kept it quiet, and I helped her to do that. I didn't ask her questions. So if I'm wrong about something, it's because I truly, honestly do not know. But I do have contact with this woman. And she is going to tell me everything, and I'm going to decide what it is that I want to say. And I'm going to make sure that it goes with her. And I am also not going to allow anybody to treat them this way. We talk about normal, everyday things when I speak to her, and our conversations aren't long and drawn out. It's mainly a Facebook like, comment, I like this, we follow each other. I see her heart through her pictures, through her messages, through her posts. I told her I wouldn't ask her any questions. So if I'm wrong, it's because, like I told you, I know as much as you guys do. So I apologize. And I am not ashamed to admit my wrongs. Okay.
Out that day?
Yeah, I think, yeah, she stayed at night with me.
Okay. And was that a one night stay at that time, or multiple nights, or what?
I believe at the time it was a one night stay.
Okay. And after that, after staying with you for that one night, where did she go?
Back down here, I believe.
At some point, did she move up there and begin living with you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And did she have children at that point?
Yes, sir.
Did they come up and live with you as well?
No, sir.
What was your understanding of where they were at that time?
With her mother.
Okay. Now, where were y'all living when she moved up to North Carolina and started living with you?
In my parents' house.
Okay. And did she eventually get a job up there?
Yes, sir.
And where was that?
She had 2 separate jobs that she was working for at different time periods.
Okay. Can you tell us what they were?
One was at Love's Travel Stop on the gas station side, and the other one was Smithfield's Chicken and Barbecue, where I used to be a manager at.
Okay. And I'm not sure I understood you. Was she working those jobs at
Separate times.
separate times? What was the first one?
Love's Travel Stop.
Okay. And you mentioned that you worked.
I'm not 100% sure on that.
Did y'all work there at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all overlapped at Love's?
Yes. We worked sometimes, like occasionally worked the same shift on different sides of the store. I was working at the Subway there.
Okay.
But normally it'd be different shifts.
All right. And you're living in your parents' house with her?
Yeah.
About how long did that go on for?
As I said, she told me Leilani lived with her. In his parents' house. Did you hear him say his father's a vet? And that he lived in Germany with them? Per Gordon? Did you miss that?
I don't want to I don't remember, to be 100% honest.
Okay. At some point, did the two of y'all move down here to Savannah?
Yes, sir.
And where did y'all move into?
The house on Buckhalter Road.
Did y'all ever live in any other residence in Savannah, or was that the first place y'all moved back to?
No, that was it.
Okay. Who was living there at the time?
Her brother Joe was living there, and Thomas and Billy were there, living there, but they weren't there. They were working a lot, so they were on the road.
Okay. At some point, did Joe move out?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And at some point, did Paul move in?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Defendant's brother, Paul Simon?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Where were y'all living at the time that the defendant gave birth to your child, Scott?
Buckhalter.
Okay, so y'all were living in Savannah at that time.
Yes, sir.
What do you remember about the birth of Scott?
It was fast and enlightening for me, I guess.
Before Sky was born, and you were living in Savannah at the Buckhalter house, were Zane and Quentin living there as well?
Yes.
Okay. Was that the first time that you met Zane and Quentin when you moved down here with the defendant, or had you already met him during the time?
I had met Quentin before.
So let's go to the time period where you're living in Savannah in the Buckhalter house with the defendant and the 3 children, Zane, Quentin, and newborn Sky. What was your relationship like with her 2 older children, Zane and Quentin?
Good. Well, I loved them like they were my own.
What do you remember about Zane?
Lots of energy, and liked to play a lot, and had a lot to say. Didn't really know how to say a whole lot, but had a lot to say.
What do you remember about Quentin?
Pretty much the same thing, honestly. And he was a lot more. He was more chill, I guess, than Zane. Zane was more high energy, but Quentin always had a lot he wanted to say and play with his brother a lot.
I see As I've asked you these questions about the children, I noticed that you seem to be smiling a bit. Do you remember them fondly?
Yes, sir.
Let me ask you about work in Savannah. When you first got down here, about how long did it take before you got a job?
I actually transferred from, the Love's Travel Stop in North Carolina to the one off of Dean Forest Road and worked at the Hardee's there.
And was the defendant working anywhere in Savannah at that point?
Yeah, I think she was working at this gas station off of 204, I think.
Now, moving forward to the time frame of Quentin's disappearance, okay? And I want to ask you about October 2022. Do you remember the day of the 911 call and all that?
Yeah, I do, but vaguely, but yeah.
In that general time frame, where were you working?
I was working at a warehouse for a company named Eclipse.
And where was that warehouse located?
What's that? Port Town? I forgot the name of the town.
Is it Port Wentworth?
Yeah, I didn't want to sound crazy by saying, yeah, that's what I think so.
And was the defendant working there as well?
Yes, sir.
What shift did you all work during that time period? What were your hours?
First, worked from like 6 or 6:30 to like 3 or something like that.
And what about Paul? Was he working there as well?
Yes, sir. He was working the second shift.
And do you remember roughly what his hours were?
Yeah, I actually think we worked till like 2. I'm not 100%, but his were like 2 to 10 or something like that.
Okay. 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. roughly.
Yes, sir.
Would Paul probably be a better person to ask about that?
Probably.
Okay. October 4th, specifically, the day before the 911 call. Okay. I want to ask you about that day specifically. Did you go to work that day?
The day before?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. And
No, maybe. I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember. I know I took her to get her tooth pulled that morning.
the morning before the 911 call?
Yeah.
Okay. But you're saying you don't remember whether you were before that?
I don't remember 100%. I'm not gonna.
That's fine. What do you remember about the defendant, taking the defendant to get her tooth pulled?
Early that morning. Oh yeah, I think we were at work that day, and we left because her tooth was hurting, and then I took her to the dentist, and she got her tooth pulled that day, and yeah, that was pretty much that.
What car were you driving?
The Dodge Journey.
And do you remember where the dentist was that you went to, or what it was called?
I do not. I barely remember the Savannah area.
Did you stay there with her while she had her dental work done?
In the general area. Yeah, I wasn't allowed to be back there.
Okay, what do you mean by the general area?
Well, I went to the liquor store while she was getting her tooth pulled.
And did you end up driving her home?
Yes.
So after you went to the liquor store, did you come back to the dentist office that she was at?
Yes, sir.
I guess this is as good a time as any to talk about this. At that point in time, were you a bit of a drinker?
Yeah.
Can you tell us about that, please?
I like Fireball.
Were you drinking every day at that point in time?
Unfortunately.
What about now?
No.
So you're at the dentist office. Did she get her tooth pulled?
Yeah.
Okay. And at some point, did y'all leave?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
Where did you go?
To get some food.
Do you remember where you went?
I believe it was Cheddar's or something. She wanted some soup.
Okay. And did y'all go anywhere after that?
I think back to the house. Or maybe maybe we went to 204 or we went back to the house. I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
Where were the kids at the time you got back to the house?
With the babysitter, Michelle.
And is that where they had been all day?
Yes, sir.
From before y'all went?
Yeah. That's why they were at Michelle's, because we wouldn't work.
Okay. Tell us about the process of getting the kids ready and dropping them off at Michelle's in the morning. How would that go?
Normally, I would get them ready and drop them off myself while she slept.
What do you mean? I thought y'all worked the same shift.
We did, but she tended to sleep in as late as possible. And I would normally get the kids ready and drop them off over there and then come back and get her.
When you would take them to the babysitter, I understand she lived pretty close to y'all's house.
Across the street.
Would you walk them over there or drive?
No, I'd drive them. That would be a little rough to try and carry Sky and walk the other two little ones across the street at the same time.
I see. So the morning before the 911 call, the day of the trip to the dentist, had you done that in the morning?
Drove them over, yes.
Yeah, okay. And let's go back to Cheddar's. You left the dentist, you've gone to Cheddar's to get some soup for the defendant.
I believe it was close by, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not 100% sure.
And after Cheddar's, you said you came home, right?
Yeah.
What happened after you got home? What did the rest of the day look like as far as you remember?
To be honest, I really don't, other than I know she went to sleep and I tried to clean up a little bit and stuff before I went and picked up the kids, and then picked up the kids and came back and kind of just followed suit.
And do you remember when you picked up the kids?
Not the exact time, no. But I know the general time was around 4:30 or 5 is when I was supposed to.
I'd like to approach with what I've marked as State's Exhibit 85 here. Take a look at that. Do you recognize the document that I've just handed you?
Yes, sir.
What is that?
Text messages between me and Michelle, the babysitter.
Did you text Michelle about picking the children up that day, October 4th?
Yes.
All right. Does this document that I've given you fairly represent your text messages with Michelle during this time frame?
Yes, sir.
Do I right to offer this in as State's Exhibit 85?
Mr. Hilliard?
No objection, Your Honor.
Okay, states 85 is admitted.
Can you look at that and tell me when you texted Michelle about when you were going to pick the children up on October 4th?
At 2:32 p.m., I texted her and said, we just got home. Leilani got her top wisdom tooth removed, top left wisdom tooth removed. I'm going to try and clean for a few while she naps. She's still loopy from the meds. Is 4:30 still okay?
And what did Michelle say?
Okay, 4:30.
And did you end up picking up the children around that time?
Around that general time, yeah. But I think it might have been 5 o'clock or something like that, but general time frame, yes.
And did you bring them home?
Yes.
So now we're in kind of the late afternoon. And who's in the house?
Me, Leilani, and the Quentin, Sky, and Zane.
And was Paul at work during this time frame, as far as you know?
Yeah.
Did you make any trips away from the house to get a beer or go to Redbox or anything like that?
Probably.
Okay. And what do you remember about dinner that night?
I think I might have like remade some spaghetti, like added another can of sauce and more meat and stuff like that to some spaghetti I made like the day before or something like that.
Did the defendant participate in preparing dinner that day from what you remember?
Not from what I remember.
What was she doing?
To be honest, whatever she normally did, I kind of tried to not stress myself out too much about whatever she was doing.
Now, how was Quentin during the time frame that we're talking about? Dinner time?
Fine.
Time frame?
Perfectly fine.
Nothing out of the ordinary?
No.
Morning.
After dinner, at some point did y'all get the kids ready for bed and put them down? Or one or both of you?
Yes, sir. I believe so.
What do you remember about that? Try to put yourself back in that house and tell me what you remember about the bedtime routine.
I really don't, to be honest. I was not fully. I probably just the normal, get them changed into their night clothes and make sure they're all cleaned up and fed and Zane would have his little tablet and Quentin would have his tablet and they just watch TV until they fell asleep.
Now, from this point forward, did you leave the house again that night at any point?
No.
And did the defendant?
Yes, sir.
What is the first trip that you remember her taking?
To 204.
Did the two of y'all talk about that? She say anything to you before she left?
Yeah, she told me she was doing that.
Do you remember what led up to her leaving? Anything about that?
No.
That's fine. And what were you doing at the time that she left for 204?
Laying in bed.
What were the children doing?
Laying down as well.
Where were each of the three children in the house?
Zane was.
Did any of y'all hear him say that he was sleeping? He said he was laying down in bed. The children were laying down as well. He fed the kids while Leilani told him she was leaving and left for a drug run. Prayer Garden. Didn't nobody fucking say he was sleeping. He even states he got up when her brother Paul came home. You fucking idiot, in my opinion. Don't even try it with them.
On his race car bed, Sky was on the couch, or in her swing, and Quentin was in his playpen.
At the time that the defendant left for 204, was Quentin okay?
Yeah.
Did anything at all out of the ordinary happen to that point?
No.
And what happened, what was going on while she was gone on that trip to 204?
I think I fell asleep.
Anything unusual happened with the children while she was gone?
While she was gone, he falls asleep. He thinks he fell asleep. Real quick, guys. Real quick. Where are we at? Lady R, I need you, honey. 1 second. 6/13/07. Can you remember that for me, please? Why is that doing that? It's like fading out my last thing. What'd I say? Or 6/13? Yeah, 6/13/07. Hold on a minute. This lady's fucking unreal, dude. These fucking people. Where's Prayer Garden?
Voting by mail is secure, and requesting a ballot is easy. Visit pa.gov/vote-by-mail to request your ballot today. You'll need a driver's license or PennDOT-issued photo ID. Apply for your ballot online or download a paper application and send it by mail.
It's Trucktober at Team Ford Steubenville. Join us for incredible deals on our full selection of trucks, now through the end of the year.
You don't want.
Oh my God, she got 3 commercials on. You know, to get more than 2, you have to pick that greedy bitch.
To just make a latte. You want to make a magic potion.
Trying to run a narrative, pinpoint right exactly where you are when your cell phone's pinging. They can't say she was right at the garbage cans. They could say she was, she pinged in the area of that trailer park. But they can't say she pinged right next to the garbage cans.
Did she miss the fucking video of the car driving to the garbage cans and parked? Did you miss that, Prayer Garden? Are you even watching the trial? Did she know it was more than a ping? Idiot. Anyways, I'm trying to find the part. It's down here more. Here it is.
Boom, boom. There you fucking go. When I left, you were awake. When I came back, you were awake. When I left, you were awake. When I came back, you was awake.
What did we just hear? What was he doing? But that wasn't even the whole thing. She didn't even play the whole clip. I'm going to go play the whole clip. I wasn't there, but I heard the evidence today. Can we watch his testimony together, Prayer Garden, and talk about it educational, like an educated talk? Can we watch his shit together and have an educated talk about it?
You know what? What we're watching is him in a freaking hotel room working for Ali, questioning her, and she don't even know that he's working with law enforcement. She's just in that hotel thinking that it's between him and her, and he's going to go running off trying to kiss Ali's back. Now she has no idea she's being recorded nor videoed in there. No idea. And she told his ass, you were awake when I left and you was awake when I got home. So you're telling me you can sit there. You're telling me you can sit there and say, we just heard it. We just fucking heard it. Yes, she did. Yes, she fucking did. You know what? Don't come up. Don't come up here.
She said play it.
Oh, I will, but I'm going to tell you what.
Please play it. I will mute. I will sit here and give you the opportunity to prove me wrong. Please play it.
Sat here and explained the only thing that you did not know that I did. And I explained it. Last night and tonight.
How you did what?
Went and got orange out.
That I didn't know about.
That's the only thing you didn't know, that when I left you at 2:40, you were awake. When I got back, you were awake.
Boom, boom. There you fucking go. When I left, you were awake. When I came back, you were awake.
Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay? Because we going back.
No. Oh, well, I was getting ready to fall asleep, and then Paul came home.
Oh, okay, Paul came.
She walks. Which is why I had to come all the way to her. What shift does she work in James? I can't tell you that no more. They were not even open up for dinner when I was.
Y'all ready to see how Per Gordon cuts the videos to make people believe shit?
You got it yesterday too about what I did. You made me promise not to.
Okay, so you promised. Are you gonna I'm asking you a question before I ask you this question. No, because I need to know. Are you gonna get angry?
I can't tell you don't get angry, but I don't want questions.
Why did you lie to me about the Ford job?
I didn't. I did not lie to you about the window.
So you went and met Misty.
Yes, and I drove in and I drove out. And they tried to say that again, and I asked them to show me a picture of Missy or whatever. Did y'all speak to my phone lady? Did you speak to her? Did you speak to her husband? Is what I wanted to know. You know? And they said her husband. But
I paused it at 1942:17 on the timestamp. And the timestamp reflects that this was on October 8th of 2022, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you catch there what she said about what police told her about who they had interviewed?
She said they interviewed her husband.
She's saying police told her that they had only interviewed Misty's husband.
Well, yeah.
Okay. That's what she told you, at least.
Yes, sir.
And I'll pick up the playback again.
No, there is ordeal. No, there's ordeal.
No, I did not lie. I didn't lie to you about that.
So you went and got ordered. And who did you meet?
Misty!
You met Misty.
But you got it yesterday too about what I did. You made me promise not to.
Okay, so you promised me with your pinky promise.
Yes.
That you went and got ordered.
And I went and got ordered from Missy. I pulled in the neighborhood and I turned around and I went home.
You didn't go nowhere.
I didn't go anywhere else.
You didn't do anything.
Nothing at all. Nothing.
Okay. Let's talk your secret.
I missed him. I think what you're going to do is you don't know that you're out of your head and I got you over here questioning me.
No.
That's exactly what it is. Danny,
No.
this is one of the hardest times of my life and I did not need you to question me. I needed love and affection and support and somebody sitting there telling me that we're going to find him, that it's going to be okay, that they're going to do their job.
We're going to find him. We're going to find Clinton. They are going to find Clinton. They're going to find him.
I hope we do.
I do too. I really do.
So they told me that they still didn't have any leads.
They didn't have none?
No.
Makes sense.
What did they tell you?
That they didn't have anything they could tell me. And it's aggravating.
It's frustrating as hell.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
It got to be coming up. I don't remember the clip being this long, and I just damn showed it. Hold on. Give me a minute here, because I wasn't prepared to go live and show this, so I apologize.
Yes, it is.
You're saying you're most of your spirit. Let me question you that way. You have a question twice as hard as I have.
Twice as hard? Nah, baby. I'm the only other person in that house that's involved. You don't think I got interrogated like a goddamn fucking... Bro, you know that.
It's funny to you?
Oh, it's funny because you think that I'm sitting here not in the same position as like you think that the shit is a game to me, but I don't. You My life. You gonna call somebody to pick you up? That's what you're doing? Right? That's all you do.
I wanted to come in here and I wanted to lay
Well, I
down,
wanted you to
and I
chill.
wanted to be comforted. I wanted to be sat there and told that we're gonna do our best and that we're gonna do what we gotta do.
We are.
I did not want to sit here and be questioned the second time in a row by you about 1 o'clock.
It's the second night in a row, and it's not 1 o'clock. It's 8:30.
About 1 a.m.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's what Life 360 said. I apologize.
And it wasn't 1 a.m.
It was
Questioned the second time again about 1 a.m. He questioned her the night before. Where were you?
like 1:15.
She was screwing the drug dealer, Danny. I'm sorry, honey.
I got there 1:25. I was gone for 12 minutes. It was
And you went and met Misty.
Went and met Misty. Got orange, y'all.
And you said they talked to her?
I think so, yes.
What did she say?
And she confirmed it.
She confirmed
I'm
it?
pretty sure, yes. It's not like they sat there and told me what was said.
Oh, but they.
They said that they spoke to Misty and they didn't question me no more about the orange.
Oh, okay.
Prayer Gordon stated that Danny's lying and that Danny said he was sleeping when Leilani left Lady R. So I went over there and I said, "You're an idiot." She got offended. She offered me a link, called me a bunch of names. I went up on panel, tried to talk nicely to her, and asked her to watch Danny's testimony with me to show her Danny admitted to being awake when Leilani left and came back. He heard her. Or maybe he was sleeping when she came back. But you're going to hear what Leilani says after Prayer Gordon paused. One word. The word somewhat.
I did tell, because there was a word gel in that cabinet. But I'm not lying to you. So I need you to come back over here. Like to me. Like not right here physically, but I need you to come back over this way, okay?
And that he woke up while she was gone because her brother came in.
Because I did tell you, there was order gel in that cabinet. You know? There was 2 without a cap, there was 1 with a cap, from what my knowledge is. I know there was 3 things of order gel in that cabinet, okay? That's fact. And they didn't check behind that mirror.
I don't know.
They didn't. I know that. Okay? But it was there. And it is, if you didn't grab it, why didn't you grab it?
Because my mom wasn't hurting no more. I got the Tuesday now. It's filled up. I can eat on this side now.
So after that night, you didn't eat any?
No, not besides the
Why didn't you grab the Amazon or anything?
Because when I was trying that, it wasn't working. It was making me gag.
With the accuser?
When I was trying to put it in right there, it was making me gag going down the back of my throat.
Okay. Alright, well, you take your second. I'll talk to you in a second.
You didn't look. It was a waste of questions. You didn't go back to the FBI and took your own ass and you didn't say your own ass.
No, I have no intention of that. I just need I'll go smoke a cigarette with you. It don't matter. I mean, just give me a second. I'll meet you down there because I'm just.
I don't know what my head is. And I want people like you and that guy to stop coming at me like I did something to my child.
Why did I convince you that to you? Because every time I ask you a fucking question.
No, Danny, it's not every time you ask me a question.
Oh.
Every time you ask me about 1 a.m., I told you. It was when you went into other micro questions about it that it felt like you were an FBI agent sitting there trying to question you.
But you don't treat me like that when I ask any other question? Hmm? You don't treat me like that when I talk to you any other way?
Yeah, I do.
You do treat me like that.
What do you mean?
You treat me like I'm accusing you of something.
No, I only do that when you sat there and you asked the first time. I said yes. What you continuously asking is when I started getting aggravated.
This time.
Huh?
This time.
Yeah, I am last night when you continuously asked.
This
It had to have been after that slide. I apologize.
You really like you asking about that Orajel trip, did you?
No, no, sir, she didn't.
Now, sometime
We can
after
make them.
this,
I'll tell you
did
about it in a
agree
minute.
also to have your telephone communications monitored?
Yes, sir, I did.
And
Also in 31.
say again?
It's, then, oh, no, it's not. I'm sorry. I thought it was on this document, a separate document. But yes, sir, I did agree to have my phone, monitored.
I'd like to approach with what I marked at Stacy's in 33-year-old.
Thank you.
Do you recognize that document?
Yes, sir.
What is it?
My consent
She should
for
be
them to monitor my telephone, my cell phone.
Was this is this a fair and accurate copy of that document?
Yes, sir.
Is it one of those forms or more than one?
There's multiple.
Okay. Why are there multiple?
There's a second one from
Well, let me go back. Is the bright orange thing your North Face jacket, or is that a safety vest?
Why did you lie to me about the Ford joke?
I didn't. I did not lie to you about the order.
So you went and met Misty.
Yes, and I drove in and I drove out.
Who the hell is this good guy?
And they tried to say that again, and I asked them to show me a picture of Missy or whatever. Did y'all speak to my fucking lady? Did you speak to her? Did you speak to her husband? Is what I wanted to know. You know? And they said her husband. Why didn't you speak to her? Okay.
Start that again. I want to stop.
So can I ask you a question? Do you mind? Are you gonna get mad at me? I'm asking you a question before I ask you this question. No, because I need to know. Are you gonna get
I
angry?
know I can't tell you don't get angry, but I don't know the questions.
Why did you lie to me about the Ford joke?
I didn't. I did not lie to you about the order.
So you went and met Misty.
Yes, and I drove in and I drove out. And they tried to say that again, and I asked them to show me a picture of Missy or whatever. Did y'all speak to my fucking lady? Did you speak to her? Did you speak to her husband? Is what I wanted to know. You know? And they said her husband. But
I paused it at 1942:17 on the timestamp. And the timestamp reflects that this was on October 8th of 2022, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Did you catch there what she said about what police told her about who they had interviewed?
She said they interviewed her husband.
She was saying police told her that they had only interviewed Misty's husband.
Well, yeah.
Okay. That's what she told you, at least.
Yes, sir.
And I'll pick up the playback again.
it's to her.
No, there is Orgel in there.
No.
There's Orgel in
So I said, no, I did not lie. I didn't lie to you about that.
there. So you went and got Orgel.
I went and got orders on. Pull it in, pull it out, just like I told you last night.
And then they questioned you again about that?
That's the only thing else.
We heard you say there that there was Orgel in there. I'll give you that. What were you referring to?
There was Orgel behind the mirror in the house,
Okay.
in the bathroom.
When did you see that Orgel?
The day, the 5th, I believe.
Okay, so like after Was it after you all had been at the police station?
Yeah, no, maybe. I'm not going to act like I remember 100%, but I know it was there. I think there was 2 tubes, like an empty tube and one that had some in it.
And where'd you say it was?
Behind the mirror in the downstairs bathroom connected to the room.
The second file here with the file name starting with 2013. We'll publish that now.
So what did you do when you left? At 1 in the morning. What did you do?
I went straight over there to the tail, right up to the shut line, got the word up, looked around the table, and came home.
That's what you did.
Yes.
You can look me in my eyes.
I am looking you in your eyes, Danny. That is what I did.
You can look
That
me
is
in
what I did.
Just don't, you don't
Stop.
have to yell.
Look at me in my eyes, too. That is what I did. There was nothing else that I did. I came home and I went to bed. And I woke up to my baby gone. Do you understand me?
So you didn't do anything else?
No, nothing else at all. I was gone for 12 minutes.
And who did you meet?
Misty.
You met Miss.
Yes.
This is the part I think.
And now the third file, starting with 2017.
That's like all family believes me more than my man does at this point.
I just don't know everything.
You do.
Nobody knows everything.
The only thing we don't know is what happened to Quinn.
So what did happen in your class?
I don't know.
What do you think?
I don't know. I have no idea what to fathom. I cannot make up something in my head about what could possibly happen. I have no idea what happened to that baby.
I'm asking you, as a man to my woman, what do you think may have happened?
Yeah.
We ain't talking a minute about what could have happened.
But we did spoke about last night, and I have no idea what could have happened. I don't care about what could have happened. I want to know what happened.
So where's he at?
I don't know.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to push it.
No, you said there's this, so where is he at? I'm getting picked up. I'm doing other thing I bought for me. No. If like the only person I'm seeing here wanting the love and support from that I thought would be on my side 100% is on the fucking FBI side.
It's right after this.
And the fourth file, with file name beginning 2025.
Well, go smoke your cigarette and I'll wait till you calm down a little bit.
I just wish I would have never sitting in the hospital over the bar stuff. Like, you know, just sat here and explained the only thing that you did not know that I did. And I explained it. Last night and tonight.
How you did what?
Went and got Orgel.
That I didn't know about.
That's the only thing you didn't know. That when I left you at 204, you were awake. When I got back, you were awake.
From 204?
Yes.
Okay. But not from your.
Not from that. I like shook you and said, I'm going to go get Orgel. You said, I was like, all right, whatever. I'm up. Gotta get back.
Okay. And you remember that clearly?
I remember that clear as day. You made that little sound that I hate you fucking doing.
Okay. Okay.
You heard her say the word somewhat. You were awake somewhat, and you're completely sure. Yeah, you made that little gurgling sound that you do. He got up on a stand and said he was awake. He was laying in bed. Per Gordon, please quit trying to twist narratives. You need to stop. You're reckless in these cases, more reckless than most. I wouldn't say the most reckless, but you're pretty up there in the top 3. I gotta go to bed because I gotta be up for Danny's second testimony. I seen she was doing it right after I messaged Danny's mom. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. It's been pretty calm. He got good feedback today. They've been through so fucking much. Like, stop. The thing is that she has a lot of viewers, and they sit in there and they listen to it, and her viewers are as fucking crazy as she is. They harass people. This man has a little girl. Okay? This little girl got to grow up. She's going to hear this for the rest of her life, what her mother did to her brother that she will never remember. She won't remember neither of them. Danny's going to have to tell her this story so that she understands it over and over and over. She's going to have to try to make a relationship with baby Zane. They may be separated or get separated. Both of them losing their mother and their brother. People like Prayer Gordon want to make that worse. That's not a help. When you're spreading lies. When you're sitting there trying to change the testimony of somebody. Like I told Lisa today, I pray to God she never comes to YouTube. I don't want her interview. I don't think anybody on here deserves it. Her young man that she raised correctly, that you seen with the utmost respect today, you could tell he was being truthful. The man didn't even remember where he was the day he took Leilani to the dentist and then was like, oh, yeah. You can tell he wasn't formed to go on a stand and answer in a certain way. He was respectable. He cried more tears in 5 minutes than Leilani cried the whole 3 days she's been sitting there. He hasn't been on YouTube. He's not in anybody's chat. He did what he did for Quentin. Prayer Gordon, you say you want justice for these children, but then you're going to down a person for working with the TBI to get some? Seems like that's scary. I mean, TBI. Sorry, guys. With the FBI. To get the justice that you claim you want, you're going to down that. Like now it's bad to talk to the police. He was working with the feds. Isn't that what people who aren't guilty of hurting a child should do? So that they could get the guilty party that did do the crime arrested? But you're going to go on your channel with your few hundred subs with me and my 26 over here that you laughed at. See, here's the thing. I'm fine with my 25, 26 subs. I'm fine with five subs. As long as I come out here and do the right thing and I know that's right in my heart, that isn't going to cause harm, I'm going to do it. There's something fucking wrong with your head. Quit cutting videos. Quit spreading rumors. Quit trying to follow cases that you didn't even listen to one fucking thing in the trial. Did you watch his running video? Did you listen to how Leilani was screwing the drug dealer? See, this is why I'm here. This is why I stayed here. It's very possible after Quentin's case, I might just fucking leave YouTube. I stayed quiet for a reason. I'm not going to let you motherfuckers fuck with him and his mother and his father and his family and his daughter. Leave them alone. You're obviously a big pussy, prayer guarding, in my opinion, because you couldn't leave your fat ass, because we don't even know what you look like, right? To come jump on my panel. Why don't you show your face? I don't think you understand. I'm not like the rest of these people. I'm not scared and I won't cower down. Leave Danny and his mother the whole fuck alone, or I will go on a hunt for who you are and I will expose the fuck out of you with no fucks given. Do you understand that? And that's fact. She is no Christian. Leave them alone. All right. It's 1:14. What time's trial tomorrow? 9? I gotta be up for that. Please don't follow what she says about these people. Do not harass these people. Let that baby grow up happy. Yes, I will see you at 8:30. Hopefully I get up. If I miss 1 second of this, I'm going to be pissed off. Now I'm all hyper. I probably won't be able to fall asleep for another 3 fucking hours. I cannot believe that I'm about to just stay up all fucking night until trial. I'll be miserable tomorrow. My whole family will hate me. I'm so aggravated. But okay. I am going to get off of here and try to relax and go to sleep. Please, guys, go sub up to Danny. Show him some support and stop this shit. Stop the shit that some of these creators do. This needs to be stopped. It's too far. Leave them alone. Don't even cover the case, Per Gordon. You know shit about it. And for God's sakes, quit using babies' pictures. Even Quentin's. The family doesn't like it. Yeah, he was on for a little while today. He'll be back tomorrow first thing, though, 9 o'clock. But I'll be here. I'm trying to be here at 8:30. If I'm late, we're going to go back and watch it at the beginning. Okay? All right. Peace and love. I'll see you guys in the morning. Prayer Garden, kiss my ass, you fucking toothless bitch. Bye.